brief and to the point because of time. I've got a long story, I can't narrate it here. It is very good, and I thank this panel, GPIW, for giving me this opportunity to be one and the only, if I'm not wrong, one and the only person who participated maybe directly into violence. So I think I know what violence is and what peace means directly, not indirectly. Maybe some of us here just see the meaning of peace through the media, but to me, it is not through the media. I have personal experience. Amani, pamoja. The society we live in is one of the most violent in East Africa. The high level of violence amongst our people is in part the response to the violence embedded in our institutions and our values. Some people more than others are entrapped by this violence and find that it fills their lives with troubles. But there is one among us that does not share the capacity for violence, and none that is not hurt by it in one way or the other. I believe that life lived with dignity and self-actualization is the birthright of every person. I believe that only when this birthright is made real for all of us, we'll have a just and peaceful world. I don't believe that people should live violently, and I don't believe that they have to live violently. I believe that there is in Kenya and the universe at large a power that is able to transform hostility and destructiveness into cooperation and community, and to do justice amongst us. I believe that the power is everywhere, in us, in our opponents, and in the world around us. I believe that it is possible to tune into it, and that if we do it, it will enable us and our opponents to realize our birthright of peace and dignity. I believe that there are certain individuals and group dynamics that make it possible to tune in to this power. That these dynamics can be learned and used by all people everywhere to build more constructive lives and healthier society. As I started, when I was starting, I told you that I'm one of the people or one of those who participated directly into this violence. I thank God that GPIW has brought this conference to my mamaland during this time. We are approaching elections in this country, and forums like this, I don't want to miss even a single minute, because I understand what peace means. I'll just use 2 minutes only to give you a certain story about me and how it is connected with the violence and how it brings about a vision of oneness. In 2007, we had elections, very peaceful. After that, things went out of hand. By the time we were going to the elections, I had a shop, I had a certain hardware, and I had a barber shop also. So my business was doing well. But fortunately or unfortunately, it all went to flame. During that time, it was war between two people. I can use that terminology, people, because we were singing a song that Kenya versus a certain tribe. So these were only two people, Kenya and the other tribe. So I was for Kenya, and in Kenya, doing what Kenyans were doing for the other tribe, against the other tribe, for that matter. So one day, I helped one of my best friends. By that time, he was not a Kenyan because we believe we were the Kenyans. He was from the opposite tribe. But remember, my very best friend. Now, at the middle of the war, we all came out to go and attack them, those who were not Kenyans by that time. In the process, when I'm in this group, I met this my friend and my brother. He knelt down screaming with my name, Fred, nisiuawe ukiwa. I should not be killed when you are here. Now, I used the violent means to grab this my friend from my fellow Kenyans, because if I could resort to talk to him peacefully, my people will think that I'm the link. I'm the one trying to bring him to our area to spy. So, for me to be safe on my side, I must just use violent means to help my brother out of this. I grabbed him, I slapped him with a panga, but because we were many, one of my friends cut him with a machete, so that is. My friend, I'm telling you, he ran away safely. But when he went the other side, because of the blood, he decided to mention my name the other side, that I'm the one who did that. Now, this side also, I'm under pressure because I'm the one who let the guy escape. The other side, the guy reported to me that I'm the one who did what is going on. By good luck, on that side, there was another friend of mine whose wife was of my tribe. So we kept on communicating. Because they had children, the safety of his children were on my hands. So he was communicating to me, telling me that, Fred, keep on. Please, let those people don't harm my family. So I was doing that. Now when the guy reported the other side, he sneaked out and called me and told me, Fred, this time around don't come this side. Your name is here and we are after you. So be aware. My dear friends, I didn't know what to do. It forced me to organize a group where I was. Without mentioning names, we planned to go to attack them at night. When we were using the road on the right hand, they were also using the road on the left side. They are coming to attack us, we are also going to attack them. When we reached that side, we touched their properties. Yet, they also touched our properties this side. I, being the major loser, I lost everything. I lost my shops, I lost my hardware, I lost everything. Now we are coming to put off the fire this side. They are also going to put fire off their side. Remember, these things are happening simultaneously. After, when I reached at my point, we reached when my property is already down to earth. So That is when I realized that now I'm not peaceful. When I was chasing people before, I was very peaceful because I'm chasing you, but I'll come back, sleep in my house, eat my food. But when I lost these properties, now this is when I realized that I'm now not peaceful at all. Because I have no shelter, I have no clothes. I'm left with what I'm having in my body only. I started thinking of what to do. But how good is God? When we were doing all this, one journalist was taking my photo, he was taking photographs everywhere. He captured me. He was trying to argue that even though this guy is very violent, but he can reason. Because in the meetings where I'm going, I understand and I see how this guy is reasoning. This is the right guy we shall use. This is the right person we must use to change this entire community. After the peace was broken in Kenya and we were now a little bit peaceful, this journalist came back to me. When he came, what came into my mind is that this guy is after me, he wants to arrest me. It forced me to fly away from Nairobi to Kisumu. I went to Kisumu for almost 4 months before coming back. When I came back, thinking that things are now in order, he was not tired. He kept on searching for me. Finally, he got me. He got me, he called me, talked to me, and told me, do you know what? You are the person we want to use to change this community. We are not arresting anybody. Not you, not your friends, not your family, not the perpetrators. We want to change this because elections are there, year in, year out. But your neighbor is your first friend. He's the one who introduced me to this organization. He's the one who helped me to do this, whatever I'm doing. As I'm speaking today, that area is the most peaceful area so far I've ever liked to live in. If I connect that my story with the discussion we are making here, is that oneness is very important. You can see the oneness, the love that was there between that guy on the other side whose wife was in my side. You see, we were friends. We were doing everything as a family before the violence. This is what came to this guy's mind. This is what he brought forward. He said that since I knew Fred before I came to know this politician, I cannot afford to let his life perish. And since that time up to date, I'm a peace facilitator. That is how I survive today. I'm a facilitator. I facilitate peace with this program called Alternative to Violence. We are doing the rest called Healing and Rebuilding Our Communities. We are bringing these communities together. And I thank God that this conference is here, where the elections are knocking. I thank God that peace does not have boundary. I'm today sitting with the Buddhists who also understand the importance of peace. I'm seated here with friends from different parts of the world who understand the importance of peace, just the same way I do. I don't have much to say, but I think that oneness is being felt in the communities, especially where I'm coming from. One good example if this thing is actually happening on the ground. Just recently, last year, we had the referendum, last year but one, I think, if I'm not wrong. We had the referendum on the Constitution. People voted in Constitution. During the voting days or during this election of the Constitution, we were not violent, and there was no violence experienced anywhere in the part of Kenya. I appreciate that. Thank you. God bless you all.